Hey guys, Florida Stacker back with you. Now, somebody coming from the military like myself, somebody that served for 20 years, recognizes that war is a terrible thing. However, it does a lot of different things when it comes to gold and silver. So let's talk about what we can expect to happen here with the tensions in Ukraine when we return. All right, welcome back, everybody. So Florida Stacker back with you. And if you've been following the news, as I know many of you do, some of you guys, try to avoid it, and that's a good thing too. But in the news, it's become pretty clear that things are about to get pretty ugly over there on the border with Ukraine and Russia. Okay, so it looks more and more every single day that we're going to see shots fired here. There's already been some announcements coming from Vladimir Putin himself, basically identifying a couple regions within Ukraine as independent regions in the Russian viewpoint, where there's been some, insurrections that have occurred over the last few years. So things are beginning to heat up over there. We're seeing metals prices, namely gold, over $1,900. Been that way for about a week now. Silver back over $24, while the stock market, namely the NASDAQ and some of the high-flying tech stocks, have been pretty well beat down. So when the invasion happens, which it looks like it will, you can expect to see a pretty good surge in prices on precious metals and oil. Okay, those are the things, right? The energy stocks, energy companies, and our precious metals. So I got a couple of Silver Eagles here in a package. We'll go ahead and open those up while I just do a little talking about what I think is going to happen. So for those of us like me that are, pretty steady state accumulators, this is just going to be another period of higher prices. I don't really see an impact, just yet on the supply chain or on premiums, right, that would follow when the supply chain gets disrupted. However, the actual spot price itself, with the contracts going on, those futures contracts, so spot in particular is definitely going to be under some pressure. So it's an opportunity here for those of you also that are in some paper metals assets like SLV, GLD. Maybe you're in the miners, because when spot price begins to rise on the metals, let's say it goes up, $1 on silver and maybe $20, $30 on gold, well, the gold and silver mining stocks are going to go up a lot more than that when it comes to percentage-wise, right? So there's an opportunity here for those of us in those particular equities or ETFs to make some quick bucks, right? Because what goes up does come down, and as soon as this thing kind of stabilizes out, money doesn't stay in the metals forever. So we've got the 2021 Silver Eagle here. So it's going to be the Type 2. It's coming from Texas Precious Metals. Still buying my 2 American Silver Eagles every week. I've had these coins now for a couple of weeks, just haven't had a chance to, get the video out and film it for you while I was unfortunately sick and catching up with my life responsibilities. But so we might see a spike, and then obviously when things begin to settle down, as they eventually will, that fear will leave the market. Something else will come along, right? There'll be something else to worry about, some other catastrophe, disaster, or, major economic change going on in the world, which will then begin to steer prices one way or the other. But just wanted to tell you guys that aren't necessarily paying attention to the news that things in Europe are going to get pretty ugly. It's looking pretty certain, at least, that they will. And, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for the people of Ukraine. It's going to be bad for the people of Russia. It's going to be bad for the world. Expect a major stock market sell-off tomorrow. You'll start seeing that in the pre-market if things overnight in Europe continue to escalate, and then likely a surge in metals prices. So if you've been looking to sell your precious metals, right, if you're done, you want to get out, tomorrow might be a good day to run down to the coin shop. If we see those spot prices, shoot up, it may take longer than a day or two. It might be a prolonged increase in spot valuation for gold and silver, or who knows what is exactly going to happen. But looking at history, thinking about what we've seen as far as the buildup now and the invasion hasn't actually even happened, we could see that jump up in prices tomorrow or overnight. Who knows? So keep an eye on the market. A lot of things could happen this week over there, and that's definitely going to drive the precious metals prices, which I assume will be up, while the technology sector and a lot of the stocks are going to be down. And of course, today's a holiday, so you can't go and sell now, unfortunately. And even looking at my 401k through TD Ameritrade, everything I own, for the most part, is red. A few energy stocks and obviously my metal stocks are not in the red, but just about everything else is. So there you go, guys. Those are just my thoughts. Anything can happen. A lot can change between now and then, but it does not appear that diplomacy is going to win out. It looks like we're going to see violence over there. And, not trying to get too political as far as why we're here, how we got there. Just wanted to keep it on the metals. And typically when something like this happens, spot price increases. So maybe a good time to sell for those looking to get out. Maybe not a good time to buy because you're going to be paying more. Those are my thoughts. Would love to hear your thoughts down below. And keep stacking, my friends, especially the lower premium stuff, not necessarily these Silver Eagles here. If you're going to be buying these Silver Eagles, you definitely want to buy them at the lowest premium possible. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube